We're in the kitchen now cooking something for your Thanksgiving table, and we asked our next guest to share a recipe with us that is on the lighter side, but don't worry, it's still packed with fall flavor. Sarah Adler from Simply Real Health joins me now. Welcome back to New Day.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to have you here today. So what are we making today? We're making a delicious salad, it looks like.
We're making a delicious salad that would be perfect for Thanksgiving and or any event that you want. My goal with a salad is always to make it like the secret hit.
Yes.
It's like people keep coming back like, what's that recipe? What was that dressing? That was actually good. I think I would eat that at a different time. But that doesn't compete. With Thanksgiving, there's a lot going on. There's so many different flavors, heavier dishes. So you want the salad to complement it, feel special enough, but not be overwhelming.
Overpowering.
And easy to make.
Amen.
There's enough going
sister.
on. What I love about this is you can do most of these ahead of time. So
we love that.
We have 3 different parts to this salad. This is a pear fall salad. We have lettuce. We're using 2 different types of lettuce, which is a secret little tip when you're making a salad to combine 2 different types of greens. So we have red lettuce and Bib lettuce today.
I love Bib.
Kind of mixes up the color and the texture. So that's a little hint on that. We have cinnamon walnuts, which I made ahead of time, but it's very simple to do. You can also use pecans or any other type of nut or even pumpkin seed.
Add that crunch.
Add that little crunch. It has a little bit of sweetness to it. And then it's going to be balanced out by some creamy avocado, and then we're using red pear today. So what we could do to get started is just have you start tearing the lettuce. Because the worst part about a salad is if you get too big of a chunk
it's all over
of
and you're trying to talk to your aunt that you haven't seen and
like get it in your teeth. You don't want that. So we try to just do it bite size and a mix of both types of lettuce. I will start slicing the pear. So I'm using a red pear today. You can also use a red apple, like one of the crunchy red apples. I love the Comic Crisp. I don't know if you've seen those
yes, I have. I did a little apple orchard story.
Yes.
So good.
You could use green apple too if you wanted it to be a little bit more tart, a little bit like less of a sweeter taste in the salad. You can also use a green pear, of course. So anything that you have that you like, that's one of the best parts about this recipe is just using either what you have. These are all kind of like seasonal, fresh, local ingredients that are, you should be able to find them pretty easily in the store. So we're going to slice the pear very thin.
Again, to not have like the huge bite of like
yes, exactly.
chunk in your
exactly. No one wants that. And this is something that you want to do like right before. The ingredients that can be prepped ahead are obviously washing the lettuce first. You can do the cinnamon walnuts first, and then you can also make the dressing ahead of time.
That's nice. What's in that
so
dressing?
So this dressing, I always make a double batch because it's one of those that tastes good on this salad, but then also a lot of other types of salads and other types of greens. So you can make it and kind of have it for the whole week. And nothing pairs better, I think, than with Thanksgiving leftovers than having like a little
vinaigrette or something.
Having something already to go. You don't have to think about it.
And you said it has shallots in it.
This has olive oil, shallots, lemon juice. It's got some apple cider vinegar, so it's kind of pairing with the apples and that kind of fall flavor to it. And then sea salt, pepper, a little bit of maple syrup to balance it out. So it does have raw shallots in it, but because of the citrus and the acid in here, it really softens the taste. And so it just has this like really beautiful, this really like beautiful flavor that we are then going to balance out with our sweet pear, the creaminess of the avocado.
Yes, so do you want me to put those babies in?
Yes.
Okay. Should I just mix a little while we're going? Do I need more lettuce, or do you feel like this is good?
I would do some more.
Do some more?
Make
it a big.
Yeah, big and a big. I mean, you gotta make it make it as big and like bountiful, plentiful.
Yum. Okay.
We want it to be the star of the show,
And then you're going avocado next. You're cutting
avocado next.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're just going to cut that up.
And again, full one too, or
I do a half.
You do a half.
Yeah, but again, it depends. You can just change the ratios however big of a salad you're making. You want everybody to be able to get a little bit of each of these flavors in each bite.
True. Yeah.
So just depending how many people you're feeding. So we'll scoop these out.
Yum.
In here. And again, like these are the
all these things are like my favorites in a salad, so I'm so excited with everything you're putting in.
And then let's see, we'll do a little bit of the dressing.
Okay.
And then we're going to toss And I always go a little light on the dressing first because you can always add more.
True,
you can never
but
take
you
it
don't
away.
want it too soggy. And you probably don't dress till like right before everyone arrives, right? So it doesn't get too, okay.
Yes, so now to top it, we're gonna do a little bit of blue cheese
cheese,
crumbles.
yes.
You can also use goat cheese, you can also use feta cheese, Parmesan cheese would be good here, but I really like again, like all these ingredients kind of play into each other. You're getting a perfect balance of sweetness, of tartness, of texture, crunch, softness, the kind of the fattiness of the avocado, so it's most satisfying. Okay, now we're gonna do our cinnamon walnut crumble.
It's like has everything in it, like you said. I'm so excited.
And then these are like great too. Like you can put any extra you have on oatmeal,
those,
like on any type of salad, any type of snack. And then the finishing ingredient, what I love doing is just putting a little bit of crunchy, flaky sea salt on the top.
Pro tip.
Yes.
Okay, I have not heard of that.
Makes it delicious.
Bon appetit.
Delicious.
Well, I'm going to taste test this, but what else do you love having at Thanksgiving for you all with your family?
You know,
I guess I just have to go in on this big
I know.
pork, which I
am such a fan of because when you think about all the ingredients of Thanksgiving, they actually are all healthy, simple, real foods, but sometimes the recipes that have gotten handed down have like introduced these other ingredients. So I have always gone through with the intention of like, okay, what are my favorite things and how can I make that in a more real food way and in a more simple way? Because I don't know about you, but like I grew up in a big family, tons of extended family. It's like a 20 to 30 person event. And so it's like, how can you keep it simple? What can you make ahead? Like things like sweet potato, instead of using marshmallows on top.
Right.
You could combine the sweet potato with maybe like coconut milk and maple syrup, and then do some of these like crunchy cinnamon walnuts on top. So just thinking about your favorite things and like how can you upgrade it with real food and make it taste great and also help you feel better.
And that's what I love about everything that you have in your cookbooks, you post online. It's all healthy, real, simple foods, and just not a ton of steps and a ton of like ingredients that might overwhelm people. So especially at the holidays. And I'm bringing this. Yes, I can already tell you to the Christmas celebration. This is full of flavor. I'm absolutely obsessed, and I just can't thank you enough for elevating our Thanksgiving meal.
Yes, and I would love to hear if you guys try this. Let me know how it goes, what you pair it with, what was your favorite part about it, or how you use the dressing in different ways, or the walnuts in different ways. It's kind of fun to have.
Well, this is my lunch, 10-10 recommend. I'm absolutely obsessed with this salad.
New Day Northwest Kitchen is brought to you by Safeway.